All right, good morning all. I hope our videographer back there has got the expertise to know that the camera is on. So good morning to you. We're up here.
Good morning.
Morning, Vic.
Morning, Smokie. Is this weird for you?
Yeah, it is, because usually I'm used to winging this by myself and having you behind the camera. So
I like it that way.
yeah. All right, what we're doing this morning is we're going to do a little introductory video here on what you're about to see with High Waves and Horses, the documentary that we did. And I wanted to do this video to kind of make sure that you guys were front loaded on the true reasons why we did this film, and to give you some insight as to what I'm trying to accomplish with this video and the message that I want you guys to receive about it. And I have been thinking about it for a long time on how I wanted to say this, and I don't think that I could wing it and get everything into it that I wanted to with this video. So I wrote it down like an old man should, and I'm going to read it to you so you can really grasp the meaning of what we're doing with this project. So here we go. Vic and I are up here in Cheeselandia this morning, and we're going to talk to you a bit about High Waves and Horses, the life of Smokie Brannaman, the documentary that is coming out, and maybe that you're about to see. But there's more to it than that. It's not about me. It's about a story, or more of a lesson maybe, for the folks that have found themselves in a bad spot and it looks like there's no way out and no one to help. It's a lesson to find that bit of knowledge that there are people out there who care. Mentors to teach you, good folks to guide you, and help folks understand that those bad spots that you have in your life don't have to define the rest of your life. And it's also about giving back. It's about telling the story of a lot of different folks. It's about real life. All the troubles, the triumphs, and the lessons that can help others. And recognizing all those people out there, like Vic here sitting next to me, that puts in all the work on the cameras and the training videos and whatnot, helps me with my various organizational endeavors and sponsorships and saddle giveaways and whatnot. And as much or more important, it's about folks like my friends Michael McNeil, the organizer and runner of Inner City Slickers, Megan McQuarrie, the CEO of Bravehearts, the veterans organizations that I have been working with, 4-H leaders, junior rodeo organizers, you know, all those folks that take the time to get involved and help people and give them an outlet to do something better or to learn something better. And it's also about folks like my mentors and teachers that I had in the Coast Guard, Captain Stevens, Admiral Peschel, Lieutenant Midget, Master Chief Griffin, who I trained as a young BM3, and he excelled farther in the Coast Guard than my wildest expectations, and I'm very proud of that fact. And I also know that he's carried on the tradition and used the knowledge that I gave him to get better and help others in the Coast Guard get better. And last but not least, I want to particularly mention the whole reason for doing this film and the whole dedication to this film primarily, outside of my wife Vic, is Forrest and Betsy Shirley, Mr. McGowan, Johnny France, and my brothers and sisters in service, my brothers and sisters of the Shirley clan. Those are the folks that really matter in this video. It's because of them that I was able to do something with my life and not have it be defined by an abusive childhood or oh poor me or however you want to frame it. I didn't stay in that bad spot. Through these folks and the help that I got from them, I got here, sitting here today. And I thank them for that, and hopefully that comes out in this video. So, and another thing, you know, outside of all that spiel, it might really be about you guys, the customers that I have, the other folks that I've worked with and tried to help, and maybe give you a little push to go out there and get involved with Inner City Slickers or Bravehearts or 4-H or some of the other people that could use a hand in doing some of the good things that they're doing out there to help people. So with that, I did kind of wing this thing a little bit. I didn't read the whole thing, but I just want you to know the bottom line is it's really not, this film, it's really not about me, and it's not about Vic, and it's not about the glory and so forth, and it's not a...
What is all the people that we've helped over the years that has meant very much to us.
It is, and you know, a prime example is my Take the Place film gal behind the camera has taken lessons from me about horses for probably going on 8 years now. And thank you, Lorraine, for doing this video. So, you know, that's the bottom line. It's not a horse training flick. It's not a cowboy chick flick. It's just a story. It's a film about life and the lives of all those folks that had a hand in how this thing has turned out and how I turned out. And I want to thank all the people that provided some footage for this video or allowed us to film them and their stories to add into the video. And I hope y'all like it, and I hope you'll pass the word and get some folks interested in seeing what we got here in this film. And I'm thinking that's about the size of it. Now y'all know the real story before the social media flame folks get a hold of whatever's out there on high waves and horses. And we'll be talking to you down the trail. Vic, you got anything? Is that a no?
I guess not. I'm used to being behind the camera, not in front of the camera. So yeah, it's a little different here.
Well, I still appreciate that too, sweetie.
But you still are my husband.
Yep, not the movie star.
I've learned so much stuff from this guy. I can tell you that my horses back in the day, I wish I had known just a little bit about some help.
It would have been easier on me for sure.
Would have been easier on me.
Y'all have a good one.
See you later.
Good.